Hey guys, after we degreed the camshaft in the previous video, now I can install the timing cover and we can move on to something else and keep assembling this engine. Okay, we shouldn't forget the seal, the oil seal here on it. We're gonna oil it so it slides easier. And with the soft hammer, okay, it's in. Okay, next thing, a lot of oil on the chain. That's important. The chain needs to be lubricated because we don't want the first start to be on with a dry chain, right? Oh, I should have done that earlier. Now we have to be careful with the tensioner. It needs to go that way. Wait! Eileen, something's wrong. Bring it back. Where is the oil thrower, Eileen? In the box with the other parts, right? You're gonna pay for that. Anyways, keep going. Let's see how far you're gonna go. Somewhere in my phone I had a picture of the cover before I took it out, so I know what fastener goes where. There. So for some reason I have this here. No. Stop. Do that again. No. Slower. No. Doesn't anything click, Eileen? No? Okay, keep going. It clicked, didn't it? Okay, now do it the proper way. Don't forget to clean the gasket maker and put new gasket, etc, etc. And we're not gonna stay with you, we're gonna move to something else. Okay, so I got some more parts today from British Autosport. Fred, everybody knows him as just Fred in Toronto. And let's see. So this is Thermostat. I forgot to order it the last time. I got a rebuilding kit for my carbs because I realized that they just need to be rebuilt. So I have all the gaskets and jets and everything that I need. So that's gonna be later. And these are supposed to be the exhaust valves finally. Yes. Let's see. Yes. So now I'm gonna start lapping them. And this one here, the first one, is the one that is in the worst condition. So let's see how are we gonna deal with that, because the seat is pitted here. I'm gonna bring you closer so you can see better. Alright, so here do you see how pitted is the seat? So I hope I will be able to fix that with the lapping compound. Okay. Okay, I was just about to take it out and the suction cup came off. Okay, let's wipe it now and see what are we actually doing. So I can see that the valve got a very nice and even strip on it. So I hope the seat is in a good shape too. Yeah, still pitted. So it's gonna take some time. I have a lot more to grind, but okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna turn you off and then I'm gonna bring you back when I'm ready, so you don't get bored. Okay, so we are very close already. It didn't take that long, but I found another way of doing it. In Bulgaria there is a saying, let me see how to translate that in English. Make the lazy guy work and he's gonna teach you all the tricks. Because I'm too lazy to do it manually, I found the way to do it with my screw gun. So I just took the suction cup out of the tool and I put it on my extension here for a 1/4 inch socket. It fits perfectly there and this gives some relief to my hands, you know. So we basically do the same thing. And now of course I do it very slow, like literally this slow, because if it's faster the compound is gonna fly away, and again I'm lifting sometimes so the compound can go back in. I'm not giving it too much of a push. The valve has a beautiful, even and smooth ground surface, which is expected because it's a new valve, but it also means that the seat and the valve have exactly the same angle, you know? Because if the angle doesn't match, then I would have a very thin, narrow strip here, and it still has some dots here and there, so I have to grind more, but I just wanted to show you my new invention. Okay, so that's it for now. I'm gonna bring you back when this one is done. Okay, I think I'm done here. I mean, there are 1, 2, 3 very little dots at the bottom edge, but I don't think that can be ground. I think to make it better than that, I will have to reseat the head, and I don't want to do that. So I think this is where I'm gonna leave it. And so first cylinder is done, and I have to do 2, 3, and 4. And if the first worked so nice, then the rest should be perfect, because this was the one that was in the worst condition. So I'm gonna do the rest of them and then we're gonna move on to something else. Okay, so all valves are done and they sound beautifully and they look beautiful. So now I have to wash a little bit the whole head with a brake clean, so make sure that there are no absolutely any residues of the valve grinding compound, because that would be bad for the valve stems, and then we are ready to assemble. Okay, and now we are basically ready to assemble the head. Everything that belongs to the valves is here. You know what? I'm gonna wash these too. Nice. And I'm gonna use again my homemade spring compressor, valve spring compressor. So, okay, this goes like that, if I remember well. Okay. Wow, that was easy. That's it. Okay, so I guess we are ready to assemble the head with the engine. I better make sure all the tappets are there, because once you install the head, no way to install the tappets anymore. So that's important part. So that's Payen brand gasket. Okay, so the head is in. Let's put the nuts. Huh. I made a mistake. Okay, it's not too bad. Now, there is one of the studs, this one, is a little bit longer. And this stud needs to be here. Because later I don't really remember what, but something else was getting attached to this stud on top, and I put it in the exact opposite corner. Anyways, I'm not gonna do anything. Okay, so for the torque I have a PDF manual for this engine, and it says that the torque on the head bolts need to be 46 pounds, 46 foot-pounds, which for me seemed a little bit low, since the TR4, for example, is 100 pounds, 100 foot-pounds. So I wasn't sure that this was a mistake or something, so I went and checked. I have this manual here, which is a very old manual for TR4, TR4A, TR250, TR6, Spitfire, Mark 1, 2 and 3, and GT6. Pretty much all the Triumphs. And come on. And it says the same thing here on, where was it? So here, torque cylinder head nuts to the following specification: TR4, TR4A 100, 105 foot-pounds, TR6, TR250 65 to 70 foot-pounds, GT6 and Spitfire 42 to 46 foot-pounds. Well, if two manuals ask for that, what can I do? I'm gonna do 46. So the order is again from the center to the sides in like a spiral pattern, according to all manuals. So actually I'm gonna go with 30 first. I'm gonna go to 30. And on the second round I'm gonna do 46. Okay. Well, I'm gonna cut this video here, and based on the raw footage that I have left for editing, I believe that in the next video we're gonna finish assembling the engine and we're gonna start the car. Which one? We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching, subscribing and commenting, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.